What does her work matters mean to you?
Two Black women navigating their journeys, sharing their experiences,
creating a safe space,
and being authentic.
Rooted in abundance and evolution.
Welcome to the pod.
It's a new year. Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
It's 2026. Welcome back to the pod. It's getting real chill today. I like it.
It's very chill for me.
Real chill, yeah, it's real chill for me.
It's cold outside, so it's actually very chill.
It's cold outside. I've been busy, so I'm just here. I am still here.
Welcome to
Her Work Matters podcast.
Okay.
We are your host, Zaria.
I'm Deasia.
And we are back with a new season.
Season 13.
Hello. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
We were definitely into different spaces for the celebration of 13.
Oh, what would you about to say?
I was about to ask a question. I was about to ask what would you like to have spoken on, expressed, processed, moved on from by the end of this season? Because I feel like for me, I'll say, because these first 5 episodes, they're just my life. I'm just being honest.
I would like to. It's a lot, because when you say work through by the end of this season, it's like, how quick is that coming? But just in general, what I would like to.
Well, we can say this year for the pod.
This year,
because we about to enter a new year. Like, we about to have. I thought something had happened to the camera. I saw something. Come back, because listen, we about to be year 4.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say year 4. I'll rephrase the question. Year 4, because that's the moment.
Okay, if we're being honest, I would like to actually get out. This is gonna tie in with a lot of things. I would like to get out of my head with the comparison thing, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little frustrated this weekend in pertaining to things with the podcast. Not with us, just feeling like we should be somewhere else, feeling like we should be getting recognition that we're not getting. But also we have to do our part as well. I understand that. But I ain't gonna lie, I do be getting my first times when I be like, I'm not gonna lie about it, because I do, and I be like, why? And it's like, no, we ain't finna say why they, no. What are you gonna do? That's what I'm trying to focus on. What am I gonna do? Okay. Not why are they? What am I gonna do? So that's the one thing for sure. I want to get out of that. I really want to get out of that for real. Yes. That's hard for me.
Definitely getting out of it. I feel like I've had a lot of ideas pertaining to Her Work Matters for a year and a half. They just live here. And it's like, if you would execute, girl, so this year, I'm really trying to execute and do the things that I want to do, so that it can, what we want it to look like, it actually look like it. If it doesn't, we can't say we ain't do no work.
Yes.
We can't say we didn't try. We can't say that we didn't put in no effort. Because I can honestly say last year we was coasting.
Yeah, that's what we was coasting. We was
doing the bare minimum. We was checking off the boxes for what we needed to do, but we wasn't really putting in any effort to, I guess, engage more people than we already have. We wasn't going the extra mile. So I think that this year I really want us to do it, because we talk a lot. Because we can talk.
We need to treat this like it's a business.
We do.
I don't feel like it's no results with us just recording episodes once a month, doing our notes. Yes, we are putting our effort every week when editing, making sure we're having the quotes and stuff out. But that's also something we've been doing for 4 years. Do something different.
Different this year.
Yes, it's you gotta you're comfortable. You know this is consistent. This works for you, And now it's like, where did the creativity go, ladies?
Hey,
Where did it go? Because
at
one point we were trying, in the beginning I thought we were trying any and everything. And
we did and
even though sometimes it didn't work out, we at least tried. We at least threw stuff to the wall and see what sticks. Like, now it's just kind of like, we cool with where we at. I don't think we're cool with it. I think we're cool with where the podcast is at right now, because personal lives need more attention. Yeah. So it's like, the podcast, we gonna let her be what she be right now. But no, we can't keep putting her in the back like that.
Letting her be, because now she just sitting like, all right,
we're gonna stay at this. This is it.
Anytime, ladies.
Is this our peak?
Hey, ladies, this is not what we wanted to do. Remember?
No.
Remember?
Like, we talk about having homework management jet, so we're not doing nothing for the jet.
If you're not jetting off, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. You can't even get packed for the holiday. Anyway, that don't got nothing to do with this, but I just wanted to, a little icebreaker, I guess. So the first episode for this season is
get my notes.
Feeling behind when you're actually becoming. And I picked this topic because y'all know I always talk about pushing 30, but I'm really there now. Like, and I don't know, the other day I went to work and I was just looking at myself and I'm like, baby, it's really giving. She about 30, like, if somebody was to guess my age and they said 30, I wouldn't be offended. Like, because
like, if you're not too far off, let's not act like
what are you so upset for?
Exactly, it's not like you're 21.
Well, if you round up, honey, you're right there. So, but with that, I feel like I've debunked the idea of the timeline of how things are supposed to be. But when it's social media, it's just social media. When you see other things for other people happening, and it's like, dang, what I'm doing?
When is it my turn?
Dang, like, but it's not that I'm like feeling like, oh girl, like, you need to be X, Y, Z. But it just be like, sometimes I have those feelings of like, I could be doing a little more, or I could be somewhere different if I, make some different choices, or would have did this differently. So that's where the topic came from.
I get that. I feel, for me, when you said, like, when it comes to social media, that's why I have curated my algorithm to cater to my needs, because I refuse to be fed things that don't relate to my life, that irritate my spirit, that make me feel like I'm not where I need to be, that make me feel like I am behind, when in reality I've always been ahead. And it hit me the other day, and this is before we even talk about this topic. And I was like, I really have always been ahead of my time, because a lot of times things that I like to discuss or talk about currently, people be looking at me crazy, and then years go by and I be noticing everybody's talking about this. Now, when I was talking about it, where was y'all at? I was on the island alone. It was very much, Zaria, not too much. Zaria, don't say that. Zaria, that's rude. Zaria, you don't have to be the one to say that. But now everybody's saying what I was saying, and now it's okay.
A lot of things are okay.
And that was okay.
A lot of things are okay.
So I've realized, certain things that I feel behind in is, I feel like mainly like career stuff. I feel like I should be more ahead, but also I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. The reason I think I'm supposed to be more ahead, I think, is because of how young I was when I got started. And so in my head, it's like, I know where I would have been if I would have stayed on track with certain things by now. But that, again, is my own timeline. That's not really me comparing myself to anybody else. Other things that I probably feel behind in is like, I don't know. I know right now I'm 26 and I'm not supposed to necessarily be a millionaire, but I don't know. Sometimes I'll be seeing people my age 6 million, and I'm like, where's my million?
Can I have one?
It's my million. And I don't want their million because I don't know how they got their million.
I want mine.
That is my thing why I don't like talking about this sometimes, because when I bring up stuff, people are like, I feel like some people may take it as, oh, well, you want what I know. Because I don't know how you got it or what you got to do to keep it. I want what's for me. And sometimes, you know, it just isn't the timing. So I choose not to look at things that don't look like my life. I'm not doing that. I'm looking at what my life looks like. If I do look at other stuff that is like where I want to be or maybe where I want to grow to, but it's not to the extent of like, for example, I know I want to have my own private practice, but I'm not watching nobody that's traveling across the country doing TEDs. I'm not doing that because that's like 50 steps ahead. I need like 3-4.
Yeah.
Like we're not finna,
we don't need to go that far right now.
Too big.
Yeah.
Like even, okay, like I'll be honest, I'm not a person who really likes family like content creation. I like certain ones, but not a lot at all. And purposely, I don't watch a lot of like marriage or like family or baby content because I don't want my personality to be like, I feel like when you watch stuff so much, you kind of just start to think like that. And I just don't want that to be my whole personality. But with that, I do see people with families and doing things that I would like to do, but at the same time, I'm not comparing myself to somebody who has 10 children at my age and I'm married and I don't have all them kids. Why am I watching you?
Why am I watching that?
Or even like 5, like why am I watching you? We're living totally different lives. Even though if I don't want 5 kids, but even if I wanted, like, even though I want kids, I don't want to sit around and watch that all the time because I don't even want my life to turn into that. I want to be able to work. I want to see work stuff. I want to see family life stuff. I want to see friend stuff. I want to see a smorgasbord of things.
To see the things that mirror what your life is
and what I want it to continue to be. Yes. I need balance in everything. Like I can't be the girl that's fully into my husband and I neglect my friends. I cannot watch that because I'm not that person. I needed to be, So it's hard for me to like really get into other people's content like that because it just don't always land.
I feel like I used to be like not when YouTube first came out because it wasn't that, but like when I was in high school, that's when like people vlogging on YouTube and that kind of stuff was very popular. And I used to be like heavily into a lot of people's lives that I just, don't know them, don't know anything about them, but it was like almost like I'm trying to not be them, but I'm picking up little things about them that I'm trying to mock or like apply to my life, but that doesn't fit me. That's not that's not gonna be my life because that's your life. And I'm in college. You're living your best life. I'm not at that level where I can say, "Ooh, I can go out and do X, Y, Z" that I see you doing. So I feel like I had to detach myself from watching people vlogs and stuff like that because it was all, I feel like at that point in time in my life, I was easily influenced by the things that I saw on social media or the things that I watched on YouTube. So it was a comparison thing because it's like, well, dang, these people are not too much older than me, and what am I doing? So I had to detach myself from that too. And then I guess as I got older, it's just a matter of realizing again, that's not for me. That's not, and I don't even want that. Like, them may have a look, I was about to say appetizing like it's food, but you know.
I get what you said. It looks like I want for that, but you don't know people. Yes. So appetizing was funny though.
I didn't want to sound like, ooh, she hungry. So I'm glad. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, playing on the part that you were talking about. Like you said at that time, you felt. I'm not trying to put words in my mouth. If the word is like you felt kind of impressionable, like with the people you were watching. Okay, so I said like to that point, accepting where you are and not rushing through life. I feel helps us be more present with where we are, and that can be. I know I have a hard time with being present because I know It's for me, in my head, and this may not be for everybody, there's a thin line between content and being complacent. Yes. Content and being complacent. I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to be to the point where I'm just like, this is good enough when I know I can do more.
All right.
Yes, when I know I can do more. So, but I also, that's why I said it's a thin line, because then I start looking at other people when I'm trying to do more. Now you compare it. No, you need to be content where you are.
Yeah.
So it's a thin line for that for me, but it helps to be good where you are, because if you don't get more, you probably should be good where you are. Like,
if I don't get anything else, I need to be okay with
I think it's a difference between if I don't get anything else and if I don't strive for anything else.
It's a difference. Like, you can still, because I feel like, honestly, y'all, we all got to be honest. Everybody ain't gonna be rich.
No,
everybody's not gonna be rich. So you need, you can do X, Y, Z, and it may not work out, but you also have this. I'm trying to say, like, you ain't throw your whole life away. To go out and do this one thing. You already have this life that you've built, but you're still striving to do more. So if this doesn't work out, I know how to do X, Y, and Z, and I can still be successful and be okay in life, and not be like, ooh, well, one thing didn't work out, so I can't do nothing else. That's kind of like when people be trying to be funny to like actors and actresses that are working like in the grocery store and stuff. Like, what? If the job ain't come, the bill still. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't.
At least you know where my face from.
And y'all is me. I'm sorry. You want paper or plastic? Like, baby, don't play with me right now.
Don't play with me, because you recognize me. I don't
know you. And then
well, I really get.
Okay, that's petty.
That's petty.
But no, what I'm saying is people have the drive and need to still show up for themselves, even when this didn't work out. You still got to keep showing up for yourself.
Yep.
Period. Like,
let's take this right at my last point.
If not, baby, you gonna be sitting and suffering in silence. And I hate that for you, because there's no reason for you to be suffering with yourself when you're the reason why you're suffering. Let's get on up.
Talk about it.
Get on up. No James Brown. Get on up. Or you might can listen to James. He might help you. Get on up. It's the word I'm trying to tell. Phrase. Get on up.
Well, my last point was, did I step on it? She tap danced on it, honey, because I said you have to be honest with yourself and what's holding you back. You have to know you play a part in this life as well. Life is not just happening to you. I promise you.
That hurt right there.
I promise you. I can tell you bad situations I've been in, and I'd be like, but I don't even know how that happened, and I don't even know how I got this far, because I should have never went there in the first place. Probably shouldn't have been dealing with that person in the first place, and I had some signs I shouldn't have, but I was doing it for the plot because I wanted to have fun. Let's be for real. Doing it for the plot because I want to have fun. And now you done got in a messed up situation. Luckily, I got out unscathed in some situations, but I know there's some people who don't have that same story, where you play a part in what life gives you. We have choices.
Everybody has choices.
We have choices.
Everybody has choices.
And sometimes your choices that you make can end up being a blessing or end up being a consequence and a lesson.
Yeah, it can.
But either way, we got choice. We got free will. God is not around here moving us around like chess pieces. He's like, okay, do you want to do this or do this? I think you should do this. But hey, that's up to you.
It's up to you. What you want to do?
All right, cool. That's where you want to go. I'll still be there for you. But I mean, you're going to have to go through that one. But I'll be here.
I didn't pick that for you, but you chose that. So hey, go ahead.
I told you, wait a second. You was rushing it, and I still love you.
I said, pause. Give me a minute. I said, pause. Come back to it later. You said, no, I need to make a decision now. I said, why?
Because you know best.
I said, why you need to make a decision now? That's impulsive.
Because you can't slow down.
You can't slow. You can't. Bobby Valentino, slow down.
You can't regulate your emotions in the moment. So what I just learned this about myself, that sometimes my nervous system be unregulated and my hippocampus be just going, jumping.
Can you break that down for the people? They might not know what that means.
What? Which part?
Hippocampus. They might not know what that means.
Okay, so it's I don't know which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which part of your brain it is, but I know it is a part of your brain that basically when, this is how I can break it down to explain it for myself. So say Johnny and Sarah are in a relationship.
Yes.
Say Sarah has just came home and got a new haircut. Okay. And she can't wait to show Johnny her new haircut.
Hi, Johnny.
Sarah's excited. She's lit. She's feeling herself. Johnny does not respond how Sarah thought he was going to respond. Sarah goes off the deep end. She crashing out. She's saying everything that she don't really feel. She's going in on him. She is hitting low. Sarah. Because what? Everything is jumping. Fight or flight. We're in fight or flight now. Because what? That wasn't supposed to happen. Because we ain't slowed down, because we ain't paused, because we ain't, now every emotion, everything we're feeling is jumping in our head. Imagine Inside Out, everybody's jumping. It's a party. Everybody jumping. And there's so many emotions happening in the party, right? There's so many emotions. And then when you come down, you like, I did too much. I feel bad. I shouldn't have said all that. I didn't mean that. Exhausted. And I'm tired. You gotta get that under control. I gotta get that under control.
I gotta get that under control.
I'm talking about myself. Like I don't know. I know me. I'm quick to be like, I will replay scenarios in my head before it even happened. And my therapist been telling me stop doing that. Why I still do it?
Because it feels good until it don't.
So you get your own feelings hurt. And guess who hurt your feelings? You and your thoughts.
Because why did you do
don't
that?
have to entertain all of those. We need to stop. Because now we're going to the next step.
So I'm about to say we
need to stop
jumping over here now.
We're gonna do that for a whole long time.
We just gonna have to cut it up.
So to tie it all in a bow, when your emotions are not regulated, you cannot make any sound decisions. Honestly, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. And I don't care how old you are, what you've been through, what you know, where you live.
How smart it is. I can't go to the grocery store. Because I'm gonna be standing there like,
you know, when I know I'm doing too much, I'm had a bad day at work because I've been busy and I got so much to do. Now I'm driving home riding everybody's ass.
Oh, and what are you doing? And I'm cussing them out, and I will.
They didn't do nothing.
That didn't me every day.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, stop.
But why are you rushing to get home? The house there. It didn't even pick up and move.
Y'all, I realized I needed to stop driving like that. When I was in the car with my husband, he was like, "This is nerve-wracking." And I was like, "Hold on, I'm sorry. What's nerve-wracking?" I know you told about driving. Hold on, let me. But I just be in a mode and I just be riding people, and it's like that's not cool. That is a little on edge. Because if I'm riding with somebody else, they doing that, I'm like,
and I definitely don't want to like when nobody riding on me.
I would slow down. Brake check. Yep. Hope your shirt is good.
Okay.
But anyways, to wrap this all up in a bow, you're not behind. You're not behind. You're where you're supposed to be. And I feel like that is so cliche because everybody says that. But no, honestly, you are, because there's nobody else doing your life.
It's not.
Like nobody is doing, nobody is Zaria Perry. Nobody is me. Nobody is doing what I'm doing. Nobody is living my life. Nobody's feeling my feelings. Nobody's had the history of life that I went through from birth to now.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Nothing. Even if our situations look similar, they ain't the same.
They're not the same. Because this is my life.
My life.
I want to say one of my points. I ain't read none of my bullet points. We just started talking. But since you said that, this kind of goes with that. I haven't missed anything. I'm in the middle of something because, like,
literally,
what you think's happening right now? You just think, nothing's happening. What you thought was supposed to be happening is not happening for you. But you're literally in the middle of a scene, baby. Get back on the stage. You in the back having a breakdown. Meanwhile, roll, set, action. Like, baby, we waiting for you. This is your show. You need to show up for your show. You're in the middle of the show.
Yep.
The camera is on you. This is your production. What are we doing? You worried about the next scene. We can't get there if you're not in this one. That's all. I don't even need no information because that was it. That was it for me. You have something?
I do.
I do.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the affirmation first. Then I'm gonna leave y'all with some questions.
Questions.
Yes. So first, the affirmation: God doesn't make mistakes. Your path, your timing, your heart, it's all purposeful. The plot twists in your story aren't accidents. They are not realignment. They are realignments every. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I was reading too fast. I was reading 2 lines at the same time. They are realignments. Every not yet is protecting you. Every no is guiding you, and every wait is preparing you. Trust God in the delays, detours, and the divine redirections. Your path isn't wrong. It's perfectly crafted for who you are becoming. So boom. Okay, now these ones, I saw these and I thought these were actually kind of cool. So they said how to stop the pressure. Question the timeline. Who made the rules? Who made the rules for the timeline? They said we gotta be married, have kids, and own a house by 30, and also have 2 businesses, and also be a Fortune 500 CEO, and also have time to give all my friends Birkin bags. Who said I need to do all that by 30, 35? Who said that? Okay. Zoom out.
If I'm alive at 60, I still take it.
And I'm still gonna give them that Birkin.
I still take the Birkin, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I feel good. Yeah, I was still gonna be like, y'all better burn with y'all Birkin. Do not get to nobody. Ain't no passing down.
No passing down. Yeah, thank you. No generational.
Okay. The second one says zoom out. Rushing steals your peace. And the last one, redefine success on your terms.
Redefine success on your terms. That
identify success on your terms.
Go with the end of last season when we was talking about soft launching.
Yeah. Because this is all on your terms. If I was to say I made it, how can you tell me I ain't made it?
How you gonna tell me? You don't know what my standards are.
How you gonna tell me? If I say I made it, how you gonna tell me I did? You gonna say no you didn't?
I did.
Is this my life or yours?
Hey, back up.
You worry about you making it in yours. So, this is the beginning of season 13. It is. Welcome. You're not behind
at all. You're right where you're supposed to be. So stay there. Show up.
And the starting line can always move.
Oh, you can move the line if you want to.
Okay.
It's your life.
Exactly. And
you like show me day,
baby. Bye, y'all.